34 minutes past the hour. Thom Hartmann here with you, live from the Democratic National Convention in Denver, Colorado. And sitting across from me, Ned Lamont, one of my heroes. He's the chairman of Lamont Digital Systems, candidate for the Senate from Connecticut. Lost in a tight race against Lieberman. His website, nedlamont.com. Ned, welcome.
Hey, Thom, it's great to be back, and it's great to be back with Air America.
Yeah.
Because, early on in our campaign, we were having a hard time finding oxygen anywhere. Air America really airs out the grassroots. It was just invaluable to helping us get our campaign going.
Thank you. And I think all of America is mourning the fact that Joe Lieberman is in the Senate. I mean, it's like, I'm curious, I want to talk to you about the convention and everything that's going on here, as well. Certainly it's a topic du jour, but how are the citizens of Connecticut treating you these days? I mean, do you get a lot of people walking up to you in supermarkets going, "I'm so sorry I voted for Joe. I had no," those kind of things? I mean,
I get every time Senator Lieberman gives another speech where he attacks Obama and attacks the Democrats and impugns people's patriotism,
right.
I get one of two different types of emails. Lamont, you son of a gun, you liberated this guy, look what you've created. Or Lamont, you were right, you've exposed this guy, now we know who he really is.
Right, which is true.
Oh, I got in that race 2.5 years ago. I'm not surprised by anything.
Yeah.
In our race during the primary, Joe ran as the real Democrat and accused me of being a false Democrat. During the general election, he said, "I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, I'm independent and above politics." And here we are 2 years later, and he's John McCain's top attack dog.
Yeah.
Going after Obama, going after Democrats, impugning their patriotism, saying they'd rather lose a war if it jeopardized their election. It's just outrageous.
Yeah, it's beyond outrageous. I mean, I guess outrageous is a good enough word. Your thoughts on this convention so far? One of the concerns that I've heard echoed by a number of the people who are either delegates or just kind of the, I heard a fellow this morning, he said, "I'm just one of the little people." He was just one of the folks who was showing up here. It's a phrase that makes me cringe, but so far, I mean, we're 2 days into this thing, and there's really only been a couple of light slaps on the face to John McCain. And this is, I mean, politically speaking, for this thing to work, he needs to be taken down. I mean, I have to be very careful of my metaphors here. We're talking about presidential candidates, but politically, this guy needs to be knocked out of the race.
Look, I'm sympathetic. That first day was sort of all biog and introducing the Obamas, and they have the family values
important.
and the American.
Very important.
And we got that established.
No more kumbaya,
Now let's go at it. I agree with you. Yeah. I think it's really time for us to show, in no uncertain terms, we're going to do that tonight. When you talk about national security, you talk about being ready for commander-in-chief. Look what McCain and Lieberman and Bush have done to this country. Look, people are talking about the surge is working. My God, the week after McCain and Lieberman wrote that piece, "The Surge is Working," Mahmoud Ahmadinejad from Iran was welcomed as a conquering hero into downtown Baghdad.
Right, and he didn't even have to walk with a flak jacket. I mean,
no!
He's like,
flowers were being strewn on the most dangerous road between the airport and downtown Baghdad. Does he go to the Emerald City? Does he go to the Green Zone? No. The head of Iran stays in one of Saddam Hussein's palaces. We have just enabled one of the most dangerous men in the Middle East, and this is all on Bush's watch. It's been 100% endorsed by McCain and Lieberman. My God, I think it's time for the Democrats to hold these people accountable, and I hope they start tonight, because I'm ready.
Yeah,